Hello everyone, Father Gary here. I hope you are doing well. Wanted to update you, and we're going to do this occasionally, add a video during the week when we need to just update you when there's some changes. As you know from the news, things are changing almost every day. So we've updated some things as well here at the parish, and I wanted to update you on that. One of the things that we're going to shift to is more limited hours at the church and when the church will be open. The reason we're going to do that is, again, we want to try to do everything we can to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. And in order to do that, our maintenance folks have to be able to get into the church and clean it before and after people have been in there. Given the extensive hours that we're open now, that's just not possible for them. And so here are the new hours that the church is going to be open effective tomorrow on Thursday, March 19th. The hours that the church will be open will be Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. On Saturday mornings, the church will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Church will not be open on Fridays or on Sundays. And I just want to encourage you again, if you are in the vulnerable population, if you're not feeling well, if you have a cold, please don't come to the church. There are wonderful resources on our COVID-19 response page connected to our website. I encourage you to click on that. Just wonderful resources for praying at home. Also, various resources for staying connected to Archbishop Aitchen, who's now celebrating daily Mass, and that's being live streamed. There's a link for that. The Pope is also live streaming Mass from his little chapel in Rome. And we will also begin live streaming Sunday Mass starting this coming Sunday at 9 a.m. So we'll live stream this Sunday's Mass at 9 a.m. and then it'll also be on the website for you to access anytime you would like. I want to also let you know that I'm continuing to celebrate daily Mass and praying for all of you, offering the Mass for those who have died, those who are struggling with this virus, and those who are anxious about this virus. So just know that I'm also celebrating daily Mass. I want to really encourage you, as I said, to use online resources. And one of those that, if you haven't begun using yet, this might be a good time to do it. And that's around sacrificial giving, your stewardship of treasure. As you may imagine, most of our income comes from stewardship of treasure, from you. And not having Sunday Mass, not allowing people to gather here for Mass, as we can't at this point because of the virus, that is going to be a huge problem for us unless we all step up. And so I ask you to prayerfully consider how you might be able to help us, how you might be able to even increase your giving if that's possible. But there are many ways that you can support us through your prayers for sure, and through your giving. On our website, Barb has put on the website an easy way for you to give online through PushPay. You can also, if it's easier for you on your phone, you can text STJoeVan to 77977, and that way you will be taken to the PushPay site and you can sign up to give online in that way. You can also mail in your check if you would prefer to do that, but just really encourage you to think about continuing to support the parish during this very difficult time. In terms of office hours, again, as a way to try to keep us all safe, What we're going to do is close the office to walk-in people. What we want to do is keep the phones open, so during regular office hours, which is 9 to noon and 1 to 4:30, Monday through Thursday. The office will be open for phone calls only. And then, as always, you can reach me on the emergency line by just calling the main number and following the prompts there. We've also received some guidance around celebrating funerals, and we are going to have to limit funerals to the immediate family, both at the Mass and also when we go out to the cemetery. So just ask you to be sensitive to that if you experience a death in your family, if you know someone who perhaps has died and are wondering about going to the funeral. We're going to limit funerals to just immediate family for the foreseeable future until we go back to being able to celebrate public masses. A number of you have called staff members asking about what's the future look like. Holy Week is coming and Easter. What does it look like for First Communions? What does it look like for confirmation? And I want to assure you that those questions are all on our minds too, but we don't have any answers for them right yet. So that's why I want to continue to update you. Please be assured that when we do get some clarity around whether we're going to be able to celebrate Easter publicly or not, that I will let you know that. Here, we're in Barbara's office, and I just wanted to make you aware that we're trying to be as safe as we can here as we work. So that's why these cleaning supplies are right here. So I hope you're staying safe at home as well. If you do come into the church, you will see hand sanitizer. Ask you to use that hand sanitizer as you come in and as you leave. Those of you who may have visited the church in the last week, you will notice if you come starting tomorrow that the places where we want you to gather in the church, we're going to limit those just to make it easier for our facilities crew to clean the church after hours. And so we're going to limit that, and it'll be obvious to you where we're going to ask you to sit. We ask you to observe the social distancing that we need to do, so no closer than 6 feet apart. There will be room up around the section where the tabernacle is and some other areas of the church. So we just ask you to observe that. And as I said, observe hand sanitizing on the way in and on the way out. Our reconciliation is still the same schedule that we've been having. So 5 to 6:30 on Tuesday evenings, 8:30 to 10 on Saturday mornings. You can also call and make an appointment, and I'm happy to meet you over in church and celebrate the sacrament as well. So I think those are all the updates for now. I just want to assure you of our prayers, and we will be back with you as soon as we have any more updates. And look for Fridays with Father as well. We'll be with you on Friday for the regular Fridays with Father. Until then, let us keep all of those touched by this virus in our prayers. Those directly affected, those who have died, their family, their friends, those who are anxious around this virus. Let us keep all of them in our prayers, trusting that the Lord is with us, accompanying us on the way. God bless everyone.